Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome back to Coffee with Jenn and Go Texans. Super exciting stuff going on there. As most of you know, I started Coffee with Jenn to kind of get to know our brokerage employees a little bit better. But while we do still have plenty of brokerage friends to get to know, today I thought we would take a little bit of a twist on Coffee with Jenn and start the new year off a little differently. So today I am very excited and honored to be sitting down with some of our branch's leaders. Speaking of, this is our branch manager, Mr. Brian Griesmer, and then we have our imports operations manager, Mr. Octavio Chapa, also known as BG and OC. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking your time out of your busy day to join me. Okay, Brian, we're gonna start with you. Why don't you tell us what brought you to work for Expeditors and what paths you've been led down since you started working here?
Oh wow, that's a long-winded answer coming. I can feel it. So it was back in 2003. My dad actually worked for a company who was a customer of Expeditors. This was in Dallas. And at the time, it was one of Dallas's largest customers. So John Kerner was the DM at the time, was sitting in my dad's office, having a meeting, whatever, and my college graduation picture was on my dad's desk. And John just made mention, hey, if he's looking for work or like to get in our industry, have him reach out to me. And so I did, and that was the rest of it. So that's what brought me to the company. It's been 20 years. My kids don't know any other company that their dads work for, which is kind of cool. I was in Dallas for about 9 years before I moved to Houston the first time, which was in 2012. Was here through 2016, and then moved on to LA. Was in LA for almost 3 years, slinging shoes for Rockport, that's what I like to call it, before I came back in this role back in 2018. So. It's kind of my path.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
I like it. So, what is something that most people would be surprised to learn about you?
Wow, that's not a tough one. I could go a bunch of different places with this answer. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Expeditors related.
No, I know. I'm trying to think outside the box a little bit. Well. Great example. This happened 2 days ago. I take pride in my phones, but the back of my phone case is shattered, and I had to tape it yesterday morning when I realized it was shattered. But the night before, I was watching an Aggie basketball game, and for those who don't know me really, really well, I'm an Aggie, and with that comes a love of Aggie football, and for me, a love of Aggie basketball, Aggie baseball. So I get really animated.
And
frustrated watching Aggie sports. So Tuesday night, A&M played Arkansas, and it was probably the worst basketball game I've ever watched on both sides of the floor, including the referees, and it was probably the longest as well. But I threw my phone across the living room a handful of times, but the last time I threw it was probably the one that did it. So.
Okay, well,
anyway.
Noted. Stay away from Brian when he's watching A&M games.
Or Dallas Cowboys.
All right, Octavio, what about you? How did you get started at Expeditors?
So I've been with the company for 7 years. So I started in our Laredo branch in distribution. And the reason why I decided to work at Expeditors in Laredo is a very small town. Expeditors at the time was probably the biggest building, the biggest warehouse down there. And I always said when I was, after graduating, I always said I wanted to work at that biggest building. I had no idea what Expeditors was, but it was a goal of mine. So one day I decided to leave my resume there, and sure enough, I got a call and started working probably 2 weeks after I put in that resume.
Nice. And so then when did you move to Houston?
So it's probably been split. So I worked 3.5 years at Laredo and then 3.5 now here at Houston. So I moved during COVID. So I got to know everybody remotely. I came to the office for 5 days. Kind kind of met everyone and then everyone
Yeah.
else online. So awkward time, awkward
Yeah.
situation, but I really like Houston because I've never seen a tree before in my life until I came to Houston.
Tree? Okay. Interesting.
So it's just different environment, different people. So it's always good.
Okay, well, I would ask you what something people don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure none of you knew that he never saw a tree in Houston, so we got that one taken care of. Okay, guys, we're gonna have a little bit of fun and we're gonna play a game. So, how long do you think you two have worked as managers together in this office?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 years.
So, we're gonna find out how well you gotten to know each other
Okay.
within these 2 years, and we're gonna play basically like a co-worker edition of the Newlywed Game. Okay, so
Sweet.
you both have some driver's schools in front
Okay.
of you, and we're gonna start with questions about Brian. So basically, Octavio, I'm gonna ask you a question,
Okay.
and you're gonna write down what you think he's gonna say. He's gonna write down the real answer, and then we're gonna show him and see if
All right.
you get them right at the same time. Okay, so you might want to turn away from each other so you don't see what you're writing. Because you gotta write this down too.
Nice.
Okay, ready? If Brian could be any superhero, who would it be?
That's easy.
Ready? Okay, show it.
Both of us?
Yes.
Okay.
He said
What'd you say?
The Hulk.
The Hulk. That's a good one,
I'm
actually.
gonna throw in the phone and see
Yeah.
where you
What
get
was
it.
it?
Aquaman.
Oh, that's the Hulk was your answer.
That's a good.
What is Brian's hidden talent? Does Brian know his hidden talent?
Alright. Hidden. Oh.
Yes, hidden talent.
What do I put here?
Do you have it?
I don't know if it's a talent, but. Alright, I'll keep it simple. You got it wrong. He's already right.
No, but it's a encompassing a lot of things.
Okay.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, well, you kind of have it. I mean, he said golf and
I said sports,
/
anything sport related.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll give you like half.
Is that
of
it? I think. Yeah.
Okay.
The last time I saw him play baseball, so like just hit a ball at baseball.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were pretty good.
That was fun.
Okay. What is Brian most terrified of?
Oh, I know. He's a softie.
How do you know before he knows?
He's a softie. Anything, yeah. Wait.
He's a softie. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Oh,
Anything related
oh.
to his family? Okay.
Said anything related to your family. That is maybe.
Yeah.
So I just clearly don't know you.
Yes, I'm being only partially truthful.
Well, I
So.
think you're gonna get this last one right because we already covered it, not meaning to cover it.
Okay,
So,
let's
if he could be a pro athlete, what sport would he play?
Oh yeah, of course.
Mm.
I'm not watching his answer. That's a long answer.
I think he's changing it. No, what? You did that on
No,
purpose, didn't
and
you?
I'm honest. No, I'm honest. I
Love basketball.
baseball is my favorite sport. I coached baseball for many years. I played it for many years, and if I could do any sport professionally, it would be baseball.
Baseball.
So I love anything baseball.
It's just weird that I put
Yeah.
baseball in and not.
I knew it was right.
Yeah.
I knew it was right.
All right, we're switching it up now. It's time for Octavio
Mm.
questions.
Okay.
Okay, if Octavio had to eat only one food for the rest of his
Oh, this is
life,
so
what
easy.
would it
This is so
be?
easy.
I think I know the answer to this too.
Oh, man.
That was longer than I thought it should have been.
Go.
Okay, go
Ready?
for it.
No.
I would have said cake.
Yeah,
but-
anything.
Donuts, cookies? I said
Every,
tacos.
yeah,
he's a
Jennifer
sweets
knows.
guy. He goes around the office every day looking for sweets.
All right. I didn't know that.
Okay. Who is a celebrity he wants to meet the most?
Oh my god.
You were just talking about somebody the other day. You were. Think back.
I don't think I can write what I want to write.
That's why
Oh.
I'm restricting myself. No, but it's
You don't have to go into why you want to meet them.
okay. But you won't know because you just won't. Maybe you'll surprise me, right?
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, okay.
Who's that?
He's a basketball
Yeah.
player.
No,
He's
no.
Come on, dude.
I
Is
said.
that the Instagram model you were talking about?
This
the
is
other day?
Anita. Yeah, this is Anita.
Okay.
I was going to say Chavo.
This is my celebrity crush.
Okay, that's good to know.
This one I'm really excited to know what his answer is. Okay, what would be Octavio's go-to karaoke song?
Ah.
Man, I don't know names of songs really well, but
Maybe if you know some of the lyrics or something.
I literally blast this music outside. Hopefully no one hears me.
I think it.
So right now I like.
That didn't work. It's Freddie Mercury, right?
That sings, well, it's Queen.
Queen,
yes.
that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, it's actually Bella Keo. It's a reggaeton song.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
You want to sing some of that
No.
for us?
I don't think I'm allowed.
Who sings it?
It's Peso Pluma.
Okay.
Peso Pluma.
Alright. You lost me.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, if Octavio was on a reality show, which one would it be?
This is a good one. Got
Let's
it.
see it.
Also, he's from Florida. 90 Day Fiance.
Even better.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. This is a lot of fun. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Coffee with Jen. Bye.
Bye, thank you.